Good morning everyone. Now it is the time for the exponential distribution. First of all you have to learn about the characteristic of the exponential distribution. First, it is a continuous distribution. As you all know that there are the two kinds of the distribution, discrete and continuous. It is the part of the continuous distribution. It is the family of the distribution. It is skewed to the right hand side most of the time. The x values ranges from the 0 to infinity. Its apex is always at the x equals to 0, right? From the starting point will be the 0, afterwards the values will be there. The curve steadily decrease as the x get larger. As x value will be increased, it will be decrease. Steadily decrement of the curve will be there. See on the page number 209, the graphical presentation of the exponential distribution is there, right? It is the skewed to the right hand side. It is the starting point of the 0 is there. 0 to x value ranges from 0 to infinity is there. Apex is always on the 0, right? Then on the bracket, exponential probability density function is there. Here the very first formula for the chapter is mentioned. You have to remember this: f of x equals to lambda into e raised to minus lambda into x. And if probability function they are asking, it is the exponential probability density function. It is the probability of the right tail of the exponential distribution. Then p of x greater than or equals to x0 equals to e raised to minus lambda into x0. So let's start the very first sum, exercise number 6.4, sum number 6.25. Use the probability density formula to sketch the graph of the following exponential distribution. Here they are asking about the sketching out the graph only, right? So I will show you one option, first A option. Rest of the things you can do it. It is very easy thing, so no need to waste the time further. So 6.25. In A option, lambda is equals to 0, right? So I will find the function, probability function, f of x equals to lambda into e raised to minus lambda into x, right? Here I will take x from 0 to 10, right? It's just to show the values on the graph. So it is your conveniency to take up to the 0. Then I will find the values of f of x and I will put over here. Then I will make a chart. But f of x, lambda is 0.2, and you all know e value is 2. Always remember e equals to 2.71828. You can take as a 2.72 raised to minus 0.2 into 0. Right? Firstly I will take a 0, then I will take over here 1, 2, 3, right, and change the values. See, I have mentioned all the f of x values. See, I have mentioned the formula also, 2.72 raised to. If you are having a scientific calculus, then you can solve out by this way. Otherwise, there is one shortcut. You can take one by one values. Say for the example, if you want to calculate the value for the one, this one, right, then f of x equals to 0.2 into e raised to minus 0.2 into 1. So it will be 0.2 into e raised to minus 0.2. Now check the value of e raised to 0.2 from the table. You already know, right? Poisson distribution table, Poisson distribution time આપણે e નું ટેબલ ચેક કરેલું. એ ટેબલમાંથી આ e ની વેલ્યુ લઈ લ્યો, એને મલ્ટીપ્લાય 0.2 સાથે કરો, એટલે અહીંયા જે આન્સર મેન્શન કરેલો છે એ જ આન્સર તમને અવેલેબલ થશે. બટ આ 4 ટાઈપના સમ્સ આર રેર ટુ આસ્ક ઇન ધ એક્ઝામિનેશન. સો આઈ હેવ ઓનલી showing you the one first A1, right? Then 6.26 sum will be there, next one. And through using that f of x and x I have mentioned over here and just putting one chart. Now see, 6.26, determine the mean and standard deviation of the following exponential distribution. You have to calculate the mean and standard deviation for all the options. Lambda values are given, right? So in the first A, lambda equals to 3.25. Here one benefit is that the formula for the mu and standard deviation are totally same for the exponential distribution. Mu equals to 1 upon lambda. Standard deviation is also 1 upon lambda. So 1 upon 3.25, your answer will be 0.31. Again you have to show, right? That is 1 upon 3.25, answer will be 0.31. Option B, lambda equals to 0.7. So mu again 1 upon lambda, 1 upon 0.7. So that is 1.43. Standard deviation 1 upon lambda, 1 upon 0.7, 1.43. C, lambda equals to 1.1. Mu 1 upon lambda, 1.1. Sorry, 1 upon 1.1. So your answer will be 0.91. Standard deviation 1 upon 1.1, 0.91. And D, lambda equals to 6. Mu 1 upon lambda, 1 upon 6, 0.17. Standard deviation 1 upon 6, 0.17. Right, that is your sum number 6.26. Mu and standard deviation for both formula is 1 upon lambda. Sum number 6.27. Determine the following exponential probabilities. First one, P of x greater than or equals to 4, lambda equals to 1.40. Here you have to focus over one thing. Either it is a greater than or less than. You have to focus over it, right? Because I will show you why. It is later on I will discuss it. In the first case, it is greater than or equals to 4. So formula for the probability, formula for the exponential probabilities, P of x equals to e raised to minus lambda into x, e raised to minus 1.40 into 4. Right? If you are asking why greater than, if they are showing greater than or equals to, then you are not required to go for 4, 5, 6 and no. In the exponential distribution you have to just mention the 4. Greater than sign is the one sign for you to decide the formula, right? In case of the greater than sign, the formula is this one. If less than is there, that I will show you in the second question, which is having the less than sign. So here the answer will be, so 1.40 into 4, that is 5.6, and that value I have taken from the E table, right? Now B. In the B option, question is P of x less than 5, where lambda will be 0.75. Now it is the case of the less than, right? Then the formula will be changed. It will be 1 minus e raised to minus lambda into x, right? Just if greater than is there, then straightforwardly e raised to minus lambda into x. If less than is there, then 1 minus e raised to minus lambda into x. So 1 minus e raised to minus 0.75 into 5. So see, it is 0.75 multiplied by 5, right? So answer will be 0.9776. 0.75 into 5, so 3.75. Here you will get 3.75. So I have taken the value of e raised to 3.8 because it is 75, right? Then C, P of x greater than 3, lambda equals to 1.9. Again P of x equals to, if greater than is there, no issue, straightforwardly e raised to minus lambda into x, e raised to minus 1.9 into 3, so e raised to 5.7. And last one, P of x less than 8, lambda equals to 0.50. So again less than case is there, so P of x equals to 1 minus e raised to minus lambda into x, 1 minus e raised to minus 0.50 into 8, 1 minus e raised to minus 4, 1 minus, so my final answer will be 0.9817.